Last time on Danganronpa 2, Goodye Despair. I like the angle that Fuyuhiko has on Akane right now, right this second.
There's a big bahunka-dunka-banka-hoos.
Massive bahunka-banka-hoos.
I know those gummy bags have melon flavor, but I'm looking at some different flavors of melon right now, if you catch my drift. Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Ryoko fled from the beach house? You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the RB button.
Are you sure it is the RB button?
Wait. Press the LB button to brake and the RB button to jump.
I thought the RB button was to accelerate. Is it accelerate and
yes.
jump? Oh,
Here we go, boys.
Wait. Okay, hang on. Accelerate is A, not the bumper.
Where's RB? RB isn't even
The bumpers aren't on there at all. What
the bumpers do nothing.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking, like literally all that time, like that was in real time that we were just standing here watching you think, just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
I like to imagine it actually took him about an hour.
Hey, Monokuma, can I ask you about something that seems strange to me? The body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yeah.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Geez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be Peko. Is it you?
Why did you kill Mahiru?
So, it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice. Don't say she's shining justice, Esper Ito.
For God's sake.
Huh? Justice?
But is it for justice?
What? You're kidding me.
No.
No! No!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusion Plays Danganronpa 2 Goodye Despair, where we play the games and do the voices.
Yeah.
Before we hop on in to deal with that little cliffhanger from last time, I'm Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
Nice.
And just before we get started, if you do like what we do, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to get notified when we post more content. And yeah, do feel free to leave a comment because we always like to respond to those as well.
Yeah, it's always nice to read them.
Yeah. It helps us out.
Hopefully it won't be the week of recording of ending on cliffhangers like it was, because I wasn't very popular last week when we recorded, because like both of them ended on a cliffhanger at some point.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Justice? In order to protect the justice of this world.
Oh boy. Oh no, Nagito, stop spreading your craziness.
In order to protect the justice of this world. Huh? I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice!
Oh, don't tell me she is sparkling justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother.
Oh, she's got all hippie on us.
Can I change seats with somebody? Anybody?
Hello? Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish.
I mean, living here at this minute, kind of people aren't smiling a lot. There's somebody just been killed, love, you know. Just saying.
I will not allow that.
Oh boy.
It's fine. Just stop it. Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads. I'm telling you to stop it! So I must fight. I must continue to protect justice.
This is... Could she be?
As the light of justice
Oh,
shines
for
upon
God's
my
sake!
mask,
Oh my God!
I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. I don't know why I did what that was.
Oh my God, she is!
Justice complete!
Guys,
What is this?
Guys, surely we haven't seen this kind of twist before. I mean, come on. They wouldn't do it twice in a row, right? Right?
She needs her own, like, full-on anime girl transformation, right?
Oh boy.
The little sparkle.
Oh boy.
Oh, do we think she's going to have, like, a...
The center of justice is that is pierced by justice.
Or is she going to be like...
Do you need me to do my uwu voice?
No, I don't think so.
The center of a justice that is pierced by a justice.
Oh my
The
God.
lead star of a justice that shines in the night sky.
Oh
I'm not
my-
going to... I can't do that.
Oh my God, darling.
No.
It also
let's-
sounds mean.
It also does sound very mean.
It's a little bit too stereotypical, so I'm not going to do that.
But you just did.
Yeah, well, we'll just pretend that I didn't do it.
Okay.
So, right, so, let's see. I just think there's probably authoritative, right? Like,
Well,
the
yeah.
center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in
I
the
think
night
it's
sky.
lead star, or is it the lead star of justice or the lead star of justice?
The lead star of justice. I don't know. I don't care.
I would say lead.
That would be me, sparkling justice. The emoji. Like,
I'm waiting.
the grumpy emoji.
I'm waiting for Sonia to be fangirling right now.
Yeah, probably. Now then, let's execute justice!
What the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice! In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice!
Ha! This will teach you for laughing at me for having a shit on the toilet.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
I think this is anything but chill. Like Yoko.
But Peko finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She's supposed to be... But... Huh? An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask?
So I presume Sonia has just twigged. She's like, wait, but Mahiru didn't kill anybody, right? And then... This mask is the dividing line! Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same!
I don't like that face. That face is creepy.
The red eyes. Should also be the same!
I don't get it, but this is becoming really
You
crazy.
think?
What? I'm with you, Hajime. This is like really, really weird.
The heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why? Is it turning out like... Sorry, why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events!
Not that surprising if you played the first game.
It's just
They're
like
still not as good as me.
It's just like last time.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping!
But this is a rerun. I've already seen this.
Take a look! It's a killer!
This again?
Sleep talking?
So, what? Chiaki completely unfazed by all of this. So, what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh
with the
my
voice.
God.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Hey, jeez, can I swap places with someone? I don't want to stand next to this crazy bitch.
If she starts swinging, I'm gonna lose it. Evil? You saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game, am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
For justice, yes. Oh
Oh.
no. To protect justice, of course! In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword! And executed justice!
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Oh, you think she's gross? You've seen nothing yet, baby.
Oh, no.
You're dead.
Don't cut my
Why
hair.
does she keep coming
Don't.
back?
I like it like this.
Peko, is this your true identity? My true identity? Huh. I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I am willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice!
Oh boy.
Ugh, I can't stand this anymore. Let's just end this farce already.
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer? In the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
There's only one thing that makes me wonder if it's not.
Yes?
One is Fuyuhiko trying to butt in. And two is, if you remember, Peko asked Sonia, what the tagline was and everything, and asked her to tell her everything that she knew about Sparkling Justice. So this could just be a huge farce trying to protect somebody, but I don't know. I mean, I could be overthinking it. Maybe they literally did. They were just like, oh, we've got the template from the first game. Let's just move it over here to the second game.
Yeah, you'd think if she was a serial killer, she'd know her own tagline. For sure.
Let's go over this incident one more time, and then let's end this.
Story time!
Closing argument. Okay,
Stuck what?
those teeth, yo. Okay, Mahiru arrives at the beach house, tie the bamboo sword, the killer went...
So yeah, we don't necessarily... Let's have a look.
Oh, this is like we don't have everything from the
Yeah.
beginning,
No,
right?
yeah,
We
we'd
have to...
I don't think we've got anything for these.
No. So what's this? In order to lure Mahiru and Hiyoko, we don't have any letters. The first one to arrive at the beach house was obviously Hiyoko.
But we've not got
And
that.
then here, the next one to arrive at the beach
that-
house, there.
That one, yeah.
Bada-bung. And then... What did the killer leave next to the body? The mask. Now then, time to wash off the blood. We don't have that.
Yeah.
Where should I hide?
Oh, so yeah.
Oh, and the surfboard bag.
Yep.
The first one who found the body.
We've already got that shot in there.
Oh, there's the Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. I guess it's the shower bit. To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do
Yeah.
this. There
Okay,
we
yep. Stock 2.
Now that we know what we're doing, it's actually much easier.
Yeah.
Right, so in the closet, after Hiyoko ran away,
Yeah, they dropped the lemon
Killer
Yeah.
dropped
gummy.
the gummy. What else we got? Killer forged 2 letters.
Oh, so that'll be at the
Oh,
beginning.
that was to lure them both out at the
Yeah,
start.
Yeah,
so...
so that'll be towards the beginning again.
Right, so that's this one.
Yep.
And then over here, we have the
This
letters.
one. Cool.
See, it's, like I say, it's, again, now that we know what the hell's going on, it's...
Yeah,
Right,
so
on
what's
the
that
morning
one?
of the incident, Mahiru met... Now then.
So the killer left the mask next to the body.
Yes.
That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one later on.
Seems Hiyoko made a promise with someone.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That might be
Could
that.
be that one, but I'm not 100%. Let's
Well, she looks like she's doing that pose.
I suppose, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well done, yeah.
Because she's doing the pose.
Yeah.
there.
I suppose, yeah.
I guess that's her eating gummies.
Yeah.
I don't quite remember, if I'm honest. What do the killer leave
That'll
next
be
to the body?
mask.
The mask. Now then, time to wash with the blood. We don't have that.
Footprints? The footprints
Who
have
was
got to go
the
somewhere.
first one who found the body was not Mika. Hiyoko left
Yeah.
behind evidence. There's the wash off the
There's the
bar.
water,
Wait,
yeah.
plastic water bottle. Maybe this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That one.
First one who found the body.
Was Hiyoko.
Yoko, yeah. That's a waking up, I
Yeah.
guess, to come out.
Oh, there we
Boosh.
go. Wow. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. Whoa.
Whoa.
The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately.
Hello?
Hiyoko totally trusted that letter. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter. Showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m. just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer, lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Yeesh.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. Although it did say that she died instantly, so she probably didn't even do that.
Again, so here's the two things that bother me. One, why didn't Peko use her sword? And two,
because-
how does framing somebody else for it result in justice?
Well, if she used,
like, I
if she
get it.
used
She's a serial killer.
if she used a sword, everyone would know it was her.
I guess.
And it also, if it's a
Maybe
bamboo
the sword wouldn't have killed her out.
I was gonna say,
That's
yeah.
a metal bat. That's pretty solid.
I was gonna say,
would imagine.
bamboo sword. I mean, it would hurt, but not necessarily kill, right? She'd have to really go to
bludgeon
town.
her to
He's the
death.
ultimate swordsman. Swordswoman.
According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't just wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. Done! They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator.
Nice cold shower.
We assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. I will say one thing. I don't know if you've ever had to wash blood off yourself, like from a cut or
tough.
something. Yeah, splashing blood on yourself is not going to wash that shit off.
No.
Like, blood is, weirdly, sticky's not the right word, but, it doesn't go away easily.
You've got to really scrub at it.
You've really got to make it go away. So,
we're not murderers.
But I mean, you've obviously you must have hurt yourself at some point and had to wash blood off yourself.
Well, yeah, obviously animals if they've hurt themselves as well. It's kind
anything,
of got
really.
on my hands and stuff, so
Blood,
it's ooh.
bad. Or after drinking the blood of my last victim. Anyway. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. I thought I've already said that, but I'm not sure. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else.
It's a good show there's no blood on the water bottles either.
Yeah.
Russ Tull. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in.
Squim.
The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. Act 6. There's a lot of acts in there. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case, completely soaking wet and wetting everything around them. Placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. What does that say?
It's like,
Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used whoosh down the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool, or perhaps step ladder, to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. Oh, hey everybody, it's just me, the killer. And so, the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So, how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Dun dun dun. Busted!
You got me. I see. And what of it?
She's totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Well, whatever! Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch!
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. How can you sleep at a time like this?
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives. Are you serious? It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all and save my life to protect justice.
Oh boy.
Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her!
However, before we do that,
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Whoa! I'm awake!
oh no, that was me,
That's
Ken.
me, Ken.
He finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Oh dear. And it's Peko.
Well, I guess that people didn't vote on the side of justice. Who'd have thunk it?
We did it, guys.
Oh,
Pardon me. Can we please have a little more time?
but everybody's cast their votes.
Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please, let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
I agree with you, Sonia, even though I thought you might have been the killer earlier.
How rude. You suspect a princess. How could you? I merely like serial killers. That doesn't mean I am one.
Well, we imitate that which we love.
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer. Didn't you see all of the weird emojis that she somehow communicated through talking?
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
stop reading my mind.
Hey! Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast! She just has a little more passion about them than most!
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me, too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
A distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice.
What the heck was that?
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
God, did they get like one of the words wrong? An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person a journalist who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
Oh.
I see. So that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko.
The nationality.
That's right. According to what Sonia said.
Article. I've literally just said this, but okay, I'll say it again. The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Japanese.
Huh?
Yes, the magazine I read was was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
Dios mío.
Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both.
From Spain?
What? Now I can emote too.
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so, Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Oh, bugger.
Or if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
Oh, she's sweating.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
For God's sake.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary.
Why is she
I don't know, some terrible accent. Let's see. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Oh, was she the plant?
The plant?
Remember Monokuma had said that someone from the world-ending World Catastrophe Society or someone had, like, planted a student?
Oh, maybe. Looks like she's back to normal.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have. What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at? Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means. Huh?
Hey, be clearer. We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
I can't even go, like, to Hiyoko's high anymore. My throat just won't let me.
It's working. It does.
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember. I mean, it's going to be for you.
The body count. The body discovery announcement.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That circles back to what you were saying last time. Are you talking about the body discovery announcement? Because we talked about the idea that it wasn't the killer themselves wasn't counted amongst the number of people who found the body.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier, like we're going to flash back to just now? So what about this time? Is it 3 people, including the killer, or not?
Geez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but... I see. That leaves us 1 person short. Or 1 short person.
So that means there was 1 more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Damn, I don't like being wrong. I'm never wrong. Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person. Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right? Fuyuhiko.
Yep.
So Fuyuhiko's told her to kill,
I think it has to
but
be.
not done it himself.
I don't know what leverage he has over her, but
No.
yeah.
Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true.
Akane, did you even play the game?
Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No. The events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too.
That's the picture of his sister.
Where is it? This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a look at this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder. But there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That is much clearer if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
Actual photos of anime characters.
as opposed to the in-game screenshots of real people.
Yeah.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize. Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me? It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey, why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko was the killer, right?
But we already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Oh dear. Hey, what's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kazuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
Oh, do we think what's going to happen is she thinks that, like, oh, yeah, well, because it was actually oh, my God.
Fuyuhiko.
My brain just, like, went, yeah, because it's Fuyuhiko who wanted to do the murder, that, like, oh, because she did it and they voted for her, that he had the motive to kill and all that, so, he's going to get out and it's all going to be okay.
But she's the
she
one...
did the actual killing.
Yeah,
and so it's not going to work like that.
No, she's still going to get executed.
Yeah.
Because she actually committed the crime.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. It's a dum-dum.
Yeah.
Did you say this, Taylor?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did.
Apologies? No. I have no aim.
Oh, for God's sake.
But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Oh.
Young master?
What's up, Fuyuhiko? A little bit sweaty there?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now. But it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Unless her, like, family was, like, part of the friggin' Yakuza?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Well, no, I mean, she's the one who killed him. Monokuma's gonna be like,
Actually, no, you're the one who did the crime, so you are gonna go get pummeled to death by
That's
sword.
how I see it. I love how that's like number 2 there. 28 points. Is that where we were just like constantly fucking?
I think that is the one with the gravel.
Yeah.
The gravel.
Yeah.
Minus 2,975
Yeah,
points.
we didn't mess that up at all.
No! We breezed through it.
I'm in a bind. Oh, and what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess.
Oh,
We'll
bitch.
be right back after this commercial break.
You dick.
Banana.
Monokuma
It's time for another
Theater.
Monokuma
But
Theater.
what's going to happen after the commercial break?
No,
It looks
no.
like it.
That would be pretty mean.
Ahem! After discussing with the Monokuma Committee, we...
Of one spokesperson.
Well, ahem. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is...
Peko.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's Hajime.
Hold on a sec.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry. I'm just hesitating.
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer.
Why?
What? Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being.
If I am a human, then I am not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong. Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself only exist to be tools.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, Fuyuhiko. You best start explaining, boy.
Peko
Oh.
and I
Okay.
grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then?
Well, I don't know if I'd...
She's his, like, bodyguard,
Maybe,
basically.
yeah.
No. It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kazuryu clan took me in. They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
Oh, sounds so wrong.
Yes, it does.
It really sounds
yes,
so
it
wrong.
fucking does.
Property, you say?
No, throw me down, boy.
Property, you say?
It means she's A hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. This just sounds so weird with the gumshoe voice. If my young master is attacked... Oh, sorry, wrong one. If... Shut up. If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
I love how she's got the little stick when she's a baby.
Yeah, she's got the baby sword.
That is my only reason for living.
I just want to look.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. And
That sounds really, really wrong.
Really does. Really does.
until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
But that is... You are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Oh, cheeky.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh. Huh? I think Sonia just got friend zoned, guys.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all.
What? What?
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master had always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household. No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you? It was... Fuyuhiko? It is what it is. Wait, sorry, hang on, let me just... It is what it is. It is what it... I can't do the voice. I can't, like... It is what it... It is
what it is.
what it is. It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs. Damn it. I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos? And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember?
Oh, well, I can help with that. It means she's dead.
How come I don't even know if my sister's dead?
You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone. Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, I'd be totally fine.
It's pretty important, so, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
You sound pretty serious.
Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me. If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you.
No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell him I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. What's that? Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh,
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation.
I should have gone too!
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right? By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
Seriously, what the heck?
An eye for an eye. Yeah, that's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right? And so, my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon, because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat.
But still, I believed her up to the very last minute that game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch. Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E? Hey, I don't want to hear about that. The fact that your sister was killed... Sorry. The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but... You shouldn't have killed that girl! Who cares about that? Just answer me! What do you know about the game? You had no right to do that! Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes! Revenge is just wrong! Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh? Oh, for God's sake.
Wow.
In the freaking... His face is like... Oh,
Oh, mama.
young master, I am finished.
You. Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
It actually looks a little bit like she did it of her own accord, which might be the loophole Monokuma wants.
Yeah.
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions.
I don't get it at all. I don't get this at all.
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Except Pete, who doesn't pretend to understand my humor. He just accepts it.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna go a different way. I was gonna say a different route would be except Pete, because he just doesn't understand anything.
Oh, that's mean. Don't be mean to yourself.
But not untrue.
Hey,
Don't be mean to yourself.
If you ask me to
Hey.
recap half of the story that I've just read, I will not be able to tell you.
Pete, recap the rest of the story. Recap the story that you've just told us.
I cannot tell you.
you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
I really, really like Pouty Chiaki.
Yeah,
it's just funny because it's just a slight difference, but it's just come across.
Yeah,
It's like I am. You've made me very cross. Can you please stop being a nuisance?
Unreasonably angry.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, I guess at this point it's gonna be like, did Fuyuhiko actually say killer?
Well, yeah, he
'Cause
looks
with
surprised
that,
by it.
Yeah.
He looked surprised that she did it.
It was like I think he was going to, and then she probably snatched the bat out of his hand.
Yeah, because, looking at that, it just looks like she's just gone, let me do this, bang. And then it's kind of like, in that case, she hasn't technically been told to kill her.
And I feel like this also kind of explains a little bit about why Fuyuhiko sort of has the whole complex about being insignificant, because he's never actually given the chance to do anything, because Peko's always doing it for him.
Yeah.
So he's not actually done anything of note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that might explain sort of his complex a bit.
Yeah, a bit of an inferiority complex thing.
Because he just wants to prove himself.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
And isn't being given the chance to do it because she just gets in the way.
Yeah.
Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes?
So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along.
I mean, I knew it was a trick. I knew something was weird. I said
we could smell something fishy.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
Actually, that's not quite how the law works. As you were the one who actually did the killing, you are still actually responsible for it. So you're going to be the one that dies.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet!
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
I'll admit, all this talk about pure...
Hold on a minute, I need to just... Let's just rewind that and just start that again.
I'll admit,
I saw Susie sitting in her shoe shine.
Bastard! Which is a reference that no one's going to get. Anyway.
Inside joke.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer.
My headphones are just beeping in my ear constantly, and it is driving me insane.
Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true
Oh, don't
hope,
start
then.
going all weird on us again.
Like I say, it's enough without you going on.
I don't know what you mean. On his behalf, you killed my hero, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him. You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just...
A tool?
I was going to say that.
Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway. So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
About what?
Ligma. I mean, is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool. Surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
Sarah. Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right? Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Oh.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Fuyuhiko.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die!
Come on, boy! Come on! Man up! Come on!
Young master, you just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, You mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still playing that. Of course! I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person.
You shut up. Yes, I am. I'm a big mean gangster. You can't. I don't have feelings.
Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right? There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told, because I am a tool.
Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but if you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair?
But is he going to reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair?
What?
You are joking.
No.
No, I'm not.
You are fucking joking.
No.
I'm really not.
Oh my god.
Please don't hate me!
Oh my god.
I know. I'm like, I didn't want it. I'm like, can we kind of finish this? But no, it's gonna have to tick over into another week. So once again, I'm sorry. And thank you for watching our silly content. If you do like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you are notified of our video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah.
I blame you for this, Sarah. This is all your fault.
I'm just gonna go now. Bye, guys. Bye.
You happy now? Did we ruin the sad parts?
Probably.
I'm sorry.
We're all sorry.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
And remember, don't give sharp things to babies, because even if they are like supposed to be the ultimate swordsman, they could still, kill themselves with it. So try not to
Might choke on it.